guitar, think of some kind of star, and that rhymed, yeah, I'm hard.
Just want to do your standard
intro. All right then. So everything's on, yeah?
Yeah.
1 second. There you go. Right then. Hi there. You're watching Mobo TV. I'm Ash, and I'm. Sorry. Can I start again?
Sorry, just start again.
Okay. Hi there, you're watching Mobo TV. I'm Ash, and I'm unexpectedly loving the old school hip hop sounds of Rizzle Kicks. Of course, those are the words of Stephen Fry, fans of Rizzle Kicks, and Mobo TV love Rizzle Kicks too. And guess what? They're here with us today. What's happening, Rizzle Kicks?
Yeah, we're
Yeah, good man.
You're all good now. You've just done an amazing acoustic session. It was brilliant. How do you find it?
Yeah, it was a laugh.
We enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, it was good. Good vibes.
Good vibes. Now, obviously, at the top, I just mentioned that Stephen Fry is a fan of you guys. On Twitter, he said exactly what I just said. How does it feel when you have fans like Stephen Fry tweeting you and stuff?
I didn't really know how to take it at first.
Basically,
Harley
was asleep, yeah, and I just got up and started jumping around. I don't know if you'd be able to gather that from my personalities already, but like I was bouncing around and that, and then like I suppose Harley took about 20 minutes for it to sink in.
And then I started jumping around.
It's like averaged about 5 minutes a word. It's like Stephen Fry
Tweeted us.
just tweeted about us. Oh my god! Like Joey from Friends. I'm joking.
Clever. Academically.
But no, we were kicking off seriously,
It was
and I like
amazing.
tweeted him back, and I said you should be in the video, and he was like, the thought's delicious.
Of course he says delicious.
I don't even know what that means, but
He's good with the words. He's good with the words.
Yeah.
he is. Do you know what I mean? Like getting like a cosign from like a master of linguistics. That's no rapper. Like any rapper wants to come up and be like, does Stephen Fry like you? Know that's the thing.
So when I hear the words Rizzle Kicks, I often wonder what exactly does Rizzle Kicks mean.
No, yeah. It was just a nickname I picked up when I was at a football camp actually, and it just developed. I mean, I can tell you the story if you really want to.
Please do tell me the story.
Okay, well, so basically, I went to this football camp, and some dude was a bit older than me. He was like, I was the only one from my school at this camp, and he was like, you're in the Green Rizzler crew. I was like, I don't know what a Green Rizzler crew is, and he was just like, yeah, you do, you're in it. And I was like, I'm not in it. So because it because it annoyed me, he was like, you're in the Green Rizzler crew, Green Rizzler. And then my coach is like, you know, it'd be well funny if I joined in on a joke. So I'm gonna call him Green Rizzler. And then my whole football kind of camp called me Green Rizzler. And then it got back to my school, everyone called me Rizzler. I was called Rizzler for like 2 years, and then it just turned into Rizzle. And then I was like, I'm not entering music being called Rizzle, so I need to add something to it. And I do actually really like football. We both like football, so I just added kicks down to that. It's like literally like kicks. Literally meant it like.
So a mixture of football and your name.
The football and the nickname I picked up, yeah. It kind of just the name kind of finalised just as Harley was joining. So.
Okay. Now the dynamic between the two of you is quite interesting as well, because Rizzle, you do the rapping, and Sylvester, you do the singing. I just wondered, you often call your music indie hop. What exactly? You don't?
Yeah, no, we do.
I mean, you did at one point.
Like 2 years ago, once say indie hop.
No, he's getting annoyed.
It was just someone asked us this like 2 years ago. Well, how do you describe music? We were like indie hop, and then it's like
basically the real truth is, yeah, when we had a little phase and we were like, you know, it'll be wicked if we like put like indie vibes over hip hop, kind of like guitar driven by guitar riffs and stuff, like a cool guitar riff. So we called it indie hop, and then it just stuck. It won't go away. But like nowadays, I think we're more kind of hip hop, pop, kind of a little bit more alternative. We do, you know, the whole cliche thing like, loads of different styles of music is in our vibe, kind of thing. But I think indie hop is something we said. I mean, if people still think we got that vibe, then that's all good. We did essentially say it, but I think we've kind of come on a little bit since then, really.
So just for the record, for anyone who ever wants to interview Rizzle Kicks, your music is described as
hip hop pop.
No, I don't even like that now you say it either.
Always, that's like the literal sense of it.
Let's just say
we haven't really.
Well, we like to think we're influenced by Daisy Age hip hop. So whatever you classify kind of De La Soul, then I don't know what they'd be down as. That's the thing.
I don't know.
Say alternative, because then we can feel a little bit cool as well, trendy.
Okay, yeah, we can go with alternative. That's good. What about your style? Because I've been watching your videos. I mean, your trousers. Oh, yeah.
It's raining outside.
I know the weather's terrible today, isn't it?
Oh, I don't think we have style. I genuinely don't.
We just wear clothes.
I've worn 2 jumpers.
You wear 2 jumpers.
No, because I was feeling a little bit potentially ill this morning, so I thought. But other than that, I like grey and blue. I literally am wearing grey and blue.
Apparently, I like red.
And beige. Literally didn't even mean to be coordinated.
It's a good look.
We actually are. Alright. Nike.
Same here.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so with your music videos, of course, when I first heard of Rizzle Kicks, okay, it's hip hop, as you've established. I was kind of expecting slightly, to be in the hood, sipping on some Cristal, possibly women around, throwing money around.
Yeah,
But we do that on a
most
daily
Thursday
basis.
nights,
Yeah.
We have
Sips on the Cristal.
we sip on the Cristal. We have like a circle of around 20 or 30 gorgeous women.
Oh,
Just making. Actually, sorry, I lied about the Cristal.
Oh.
They make us tea.
tea's good.
Yeah, milk, 2 sugars.
We didn't want to really show that in our video because it's kind of our personal life, isn't
Yeah,
it?
do you know
It's
what
what
I
we
mean?
do.
We don't want people to know about the models that we're continuously surrounded by.
All right, cool. Now, I've been looking at your...
No, actually, can we go back to that? Because there was actually a nicer, it was like a really, I think there was actually meaning to that question rather than that. So, what was the question again?
I was just going to say, well, what really inspires how you create your videos, the image that you want to portray for your style of music?
Right, yeah, no, well, to genuinely answer that, it's a whole DIY thing, really. It's that, some people kind of call it homegrown, but I mean, I think it's more of that, we've worked always on the basis that we just do everything, because often if you ask people to do things, you're better off doing them yourself than doing it yourself, kind of thing. So yeah, just DIY. Like the guy who's done our videos has been the same guy. He's a mate of ours called Toby, just a photographer that I met at a friend's house, and he's getting his videos that cost nothing played on MTV and various channels. It's quite amazing, really, and it's a really good feeling to know that you don't necessarily need some of the exteriors that people assume you do, and it's just more about enjoying yourself and doing something genuine.
Cool. Now, your track Down with the Trumpets is out now, but I've also heard you have a track with Olly Murs. Tell me a bit about that. How did that come about?
Well, basically, we think he's a bit of a lad.
Yeah.
His
his label just kind of, I think they somehow heard that we just quite liked him.
Because in X Factor, he just had the vibes. We kind of always, since then, he was on X Factor, and we were like, yeah, because obviously he should have won. Do you know what I mean? Joe McElderly, I call him, but Olly Murs should have won that, so I was always on his backing him from then. And then he was in the charity football game, and we were just like, what a lad! He can play a bit of footy, because we love footy. And he came out of a single, and we were quite glad that it wasn't some ballads. And it's actually with producers Future Cut, who we now work with. We did Lily Allen's first album stuff. They're wicked. And then the label heard through whispers or whatever that we like him. And they said he's because
obviously
the
at first
idea of
bit where because it's a completely different kind of music that we both do. Obviously at first a bit wary of.
We thought it might just be straight, really. Well, I mean, we liked the music he was bringing out, but it was just not our vibe. It was more kind of sweetie pop kind of thing. And then we actually were given the beat and played it, and I was like, that's actually pretty sick. We should do our thing on it. And
it's got an old school hip hop break on it, which is quite cool.
So I think we kept it real.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he just genuinely is a wicked guy.
Read
That's great. So I've had a look at your YouTube channel, and I love loads of the videos that you have on there. One video that stuck out the most was your mini series called the Metro Midgets. For people at home who are watching this who haven't actually seen it, how would you describe the Metro Midgets? Because you pretend to be your producers, don't you?
No, that's the producers.
that is literally them.
That's not.
It's not you.
No, it's the 2 guys.
But they have a very uncanny resemblance to you guys. Isn't that amazing?
That's weird. I don't know. We had nothing to do with that, really.
No,
It was-
they just produced trumpets and the whole of our album.
The whole album, and these producers, they're from the ghetto, right?
They're from the guy.
Yeah, it was just that. Can we just talk normally about it, or are we still doing? Oh, okay. No, they're normal people. They live like everyone else.
Because I was hoping that you know that we could invoke these characters today, especially for Mobo TV. If you could bring them out, you could get both the Metro Midgets in. If you could get into the zone and then show us some of the Metro Midgets.
Metro Midgets. All right, can I give you the lowdown on what the actual idea is?
Yeah, go on.
All right, so on a serious level, the Metro Midgets, it hasn't really kicked off on the internet or anything, but it's our kind of vibe. We kind of like to have a laugh and stuff. Yeah, so.
What's this? What's all this? No?
We like to
Okay.
have a laugh and stuff, and we basically came up with an idea like last year when bored in Harley's flat. We were like, what should we do? Alright, let's make a funny video. So we basically made the worst track possible on GarageBand. Like, it's terrible. It had like cow noises in it and stuff. It's just like that kind of stuff, yeah. And then we just had to try and keep a dead face, and I couldn't do it. And then kind of, around the release of Trumpets, they're like, you kind of should do something that promotes it. So we kind of gave the idea back. We can try and do Metro Midgets now.
I would absolutely love. At least Sylvester.
He's going, yes.
At least Sylvester, because you do a very convincing American accent.
Really?
Yes, really.
I'm Metronome. We're here today on Mobo TV. And we saw Rizzle Kicks the other day, still looking shabby as ever,
God, they're atrocious.
Terrible guys. And no, man, I hear the single's going quite well, actually. Like, I don't really care. Like, I don't know.
They're like pretty much at the bottom of our list of priorities. Like, in fact, I don't think are they even written on the list? Are they written?
Of our priorities. I nearly stepped into your accent there, dude. You're like so infectious. I nearly stepped into
me up.
your accent there, dude. Like, I don't know, that just happened.
He tries to mimic my accent because it's
I can't
obviously
do- I
it's
can't
superior
do
to
it.
him.
I can't
No,
do it.
to be honest, we haven't really been listening to any of the progress of Down with the Trumpets. I've mainly been watching Made in Chelsea.
I mean, I'm really nervous. I've been dropping my cards to be in the presence of the Metro Midgets. I mean,
Some people say,
Yeah.
it's ironic that we're called midgets because we're actually gigantic in the music biz.
And quite physically tall.
I've got a question.
Why do I keep doing your accent? I don't know. You're just so infectious today. I don't know. What?
I just wanted to ask Metro Midgets. One of my favorite songs.
We gave that to like Jay-Z. He's taken that.
We were gonna. Basically, what the deal was with that is we laid down the rhythm.
Yeah.
We made sure it was fire on the track.
It's POV.
We basically went, this one's for you, Hove.
And he took it like
Tubby rhythms completely out.
any other rapper
He
who
says
wants to
it-
try it.
He said
Can't
something
have it.
about re-releasing it. Oh no, he said something about releasing it. As the kind of, he wants it to be bigger than Empire State of Mind. I think something like that. It's going to be worldwide, massive.
It's going to be well right now. Also, Metro Midgets, very serious topic I want to talk about. You do love to mix and match sounds. Were you behind the song Were you behind the song How Charming, which featured Harry Potter theme tune? Did you have
What's
an?
Harry Potter?
I'm guessing you didn't produce that song.
Probably, but I don't know what Harry Potter is.
Rapper?
Excuse me.
Harry Potter, a rapper?
He's kind of like a really famous wizard, and
He's a wizard.
Was it real?
it's fictional, obviously.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. I think maybe.
Did you just ask if we produced a song for a wizard?
No, we asked. I asked if you produced the song How Charming.
Probably, I don't know.
I've produced a lot of songs in my time, but I've never actually
Produced for a wizard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
I had a rapper called like. A track with a wizard would be quite easy. It'd be like banger.
Yeah, quick work. You don't have to actually do anything. Just wave your wand.
Wingardium leather banger.
Pretty much. What's that phrase you just said?
I don't know. It's
That's kind of awesome, right? Um,
Well, it'd be a bit awkward.
we don't really get along with those guys. So.
We can't really share studios anymore. Well, I mean, basically what it was is that last time Rizzle kicked with us, they basically crumbled down to our superiority. They started crying, and they left.
Lots of girls as well.
Yeah, they brought.
You don't want to overcrowd it, you know what I'm saying?
Overcrowded, you know, there was some cat fights, you know, let's not get into it. But basically they left the studio.
Right.
It was all good.
Right.
Okay, so maybe you can talk on Rizzle Kick's behalf for the rest of the questions. Obviously, it's in July, halfway through the year. Just wanted to know what you think is up for Rizzle Kicks. What do you think they're going to achieve for the rest of the year? What's the bigger picture, basically, for Rizzle Kicks?
Basically, the rest of the year.
Alright.
Let's do this magical journey where
You alright?
No, I'm joking. No. Oh, for the rest of the year.
Some gigs here and there. 21st September.
Yeah.
Next.
Port tour or something. Yeah. But yeah, like, and we're doing a Beef Rocks, and Mallorca Rocks is just gonna be sick. No, that is gonna be amazing. That was like, it's just a sudden thing. I'm sure it happens all the time, but like, it's quite hard to adjust your mind to realise what's going on. But there's been a few moments in time where I think we've both kind of just gone a bit like, whoa, that's kind of crazy. Stephen Fry moment being one of them, and the other one being like looking on a website and seeing it go, a Beat for Rocks, Dizzy Rascal, and then Rizzle Kicks underneath. Like, I genuinely like felt a bit funny because Dizzy Rascal's like a massive influence, like inspiration. And he even wrote me a note actually because he didn't know someone interviewed him that I was babysitting for him and stuff. It's a crazy link, but I mean it's mad to think. I just can't really get my head around it. But it would be great to meet him and hopefully it'll be a safe geezer and whatnot. But we're doing both rocks, Mallorca Rocks, RB for Rocks. Gonna go Magaluf.
Yeah, beef.
Gonna go Magaluf.
FA.
Sounds like I have a really jam-packed summer ahead of you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this being Mobo TV, obviously we can't let you go actually without asking you what you think, or who you think rather, is going to be big this year and hopefully in for a chance of getting a Mobo award, apart from your good selves obviously.
Oh well, I think that's probably next year to be honest. We want that because of the album thing. I don't know about the timings. Anyway, who do you reckon?
Ed Sheeran.
Ed. Too much. Ed's cool. Who else? Maverick Sabre. I mean, obvious. I mean, like, Tiny Temper does that. Like, he's just gonna. Didn't he speak for last year?
It's just world domination now, isn't it?
No, it's just right. Yeah, assume Adele's probably gonna kill it off.
We're talking new.
Well, anyone really in the charts.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Wiz Khalifa's gonna be up for. Maybe. Do you reckon Wiz Khalifa will be up? I don't know. This is a hard one. You have to give us. It's not even like we've seen the nominations.
I thought it was an easy question.
No, I think there's quite a bit of good. Well, like I think there was a dry patch. I mean, I think at the moment actually the charts had a nice little push.
Example.
So there's quite a few.